Bastian time. Like I said yesterday, this is the Cowboy edition of Nintendo news. The reason being, this is what I dressed up as for Halloween. A generic cowboy. What were you for Halloween? Let me know down in the comments. So sort of in the Halloween theme of last week, Did You Know Gaming had a new bit about some Pokemon. And apparently, I'm not too terribly familiar with this particular Pokemon, but apparently it's a creature that has some sort of fungus growing on it, and then eventually when it evolves, it turns out the secret is that the fungus has totally taken over the Pokemon, and that's evident by the fact that its eyes no longer have pupils to sort of represent that the lights are on but nobody's home. Well, actually the lights aren't even on. So that's really bizarre. It's basically a zombie Pokemon. Our next story is a little weird. It's the fact that GameStop has decided that for this holiday season they're going to have completely separate stores called GameStop Kids, which is basically going to focus on E-rated games over here in North America. And as you can imagine, Skylanders is going to be a major exhibit of theirs at these stores. Basically, the idea is really to just provide all of the games that parents can feel comfortable going to a store all in one place to get and not accidentally purchase something for the holidays that's not really appropriate for kids. But yeah, I don't really know that this is that needed. I mean, I can't imagine. I just don't understand why parents can't just walk into a GameStop and say, you know, hey, show me some games for some young kids. And it's pretty obvious they have the E rating on the boxes, so not really sure why this is necessary, but it's kind of interesting, so soon you'll be able to check those out if you want. Our next story is about Resident Evil and Cliffy B. Now, in case you're not familiar with Cliffy B, he's sort of a very famous, notorious developer who used to be at Epic. He's recently left Epic, and so a lot of people have been wondering, you know, just exactly what is he planning on doing now that he's left Epic. Well, he recently tweeted to Capcom saying, hey Capcom, get in contact with me and we'll together fix Resident Evil, because, I mean, there's been a lot of fan outcry lately about Resident Evil and how a lot of people feel it's not really heading in the right direction, so he feels like he'll be able to help out. So it'll be interesting to see if Capcom takes him up on his offer. He is available for employment, and you know, he's well known for being a good developer, so maybe this will work out for him and Resident Evil fans. Next up is a quick little story about Nintendo Land, and Nintendo has been releasing only bits and pieces of information since the reveal of Nintendo Land about exactly what these attractions are, these like mini games inside of the game are about. We knew almost immediately about Battle Quest, the Zelda one, and we knew about quite a few others, the Donkey Kong one and so on, but as time has gone, they've released details about some of the other unannounced ones, and now we know quite a few details about the last three that they haven't yet revealed to us. One of them, this is very odd. It involves a character that has only appeared in the Game & Watch series, this Octopus character. And it's an Octopus Dance. It's a rhythm dance sort of thing. And I just don't understand why Nintendo is focusing on these really unusual characters that most people haven't even really heard of. It just seems, for instance, the balloon trip thing, I still to this day don't really know exactly what game that's from, but as you know, the whole point behind these Nintendo Land attractions is each one focuses on a famous Nintendo character. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like maybe Tingle should have gotten his own game instead of this random octopus guy. One of the ones is, of course, everybody's favorite small green dinosaur horse thing, Yoshi, and his is Yoshi's fruit basket, and it actually sounds kind of fun and interesting, so I don't know. Anyways, if you're curious about those details and you want to know them before the Wii U is out, which is just right around the corner, there's a link for it down below. So that's it for this episode of Nintendo News. Tomorrow is the second Zelda News episode, and then 2 days from now is the second Nintendo News, and I'll see you then. So long, y'all.